Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. And you got to be self sufficient, right? So, appreciate everybody's concern and prayers and everything. I got a long story. I tried to get a lithium jump box, got an empty case. The guy made it good. He refunded the money. I said, look, and it was sent in an Amazon box instead of an eBay box, or, So I opened it. And let me pause this. So, I opened it and blah, 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 blah. And the other thing, too, was it didn't say, it had pictured the whole thing, and anyway. And I emailed him immediately. Well, he had something going on, and he didn't read his email for 3 or 4 or 5 days. Anyway, it wasn't my problem, and he fixed it, so I was okay with it. So anyway, then I got a little charger, like I said, that looks like it might charge a cell phone. I mean, it doesn't even feel like as heavy as some cell phone chargers I got. That's not going to charge my battery. It's been dead for 2 weeks. So I got to thinking, and we want to be self-sufficient, and, my friend is a mechanic, and I mean, this is the brand, buy the best, forget the rest, I try to tell you. Schumacher, it's like, one of the top names in battery charger stuff, so I just bit the bullet, and got the, because it's $70 or $80 for a cheap jump box. I don't really need that. A good jump box, Jump and Carry, JNC. Those are good. My friend that got one is green, but the ones I see on eBay are blue and red, and the red is the high dollar one. It's like 100 and something. Blue one's like 108, and I think the red one's 178. Those are good. Very, very good. The Snap-on guy is carrying those instead of the Snap-on junk. So that tells you something. Snap-on's your best. So anyway, I got 150 amp, 55 amp, whatever, blah, 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 blah. 2 amp trickle, 20 amp quick charge. Anyway, so, all right. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to get it open here and look at it. Hold on. Alrighty. I'm glad I did this because it reminds me I need to get a holder for the phone, the tablet. Slightly obscured, but what the hey? Alright. Yeah. I think it'll work. Alright. That's as good as it's gonna get. So I'll get a holder for them. They're not, $3 or something, not much. Yeah, this isn't going to be portable. It says portable, but not what I would consider portable at all. But it'll do the job, and I can actually give me something to do. I can put a sign out, or people in the neighborhood can know that I can charge batteries. And then I'll get a one of those little desulfators, battery restorer pulse units. You can actually restore a lot of batteries. Yeah, this is really the one where you would have been really, really, really smart to open the bottom and not the top. I am not going to get up and pick it up. The guy was real nice. He carried it in for me. He looked at me and said, "You okay to get?" I said, "Well," he said, "I'll get it." I was like, "Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you." I was just going to go back to bed too. I will say this, preparedness, driving, like I said, these things that should be done regardless of whatever's happening in the world. But if you're coming from who cares where? I don't care where you're going to be coming from. Which I'm going to have tools to put this together. You're going to need traction in ice and snow at some point in your life. Get some auto socks, snow socks, whatever you want to call them. Auto socks was the original brand name, the invention from Norway, I believe it was. Who cares? I've got them all lined out. I've got sizes. I've got the charts. I've got it all spec'd out so I can make screenshots of it and tell you where I got them, the links from. So, and there's Jasmine, Jasmine something. L.A. Yeah, they're all out of China, but you know, from L.A. is where they'll ship out of L.A. So, and there's two kinds. One with they're blue with 3 straps, and then the other ones are there's light blue in them. The straps are blue. There's 6 straps across the front. So you could easily put in you could easily add a barrier in there to keep packed snow out of the inside of your wheel, but you know, who cares about that? The straps might tend to hold it in a little bit, but, you know, whatever. Not that big of a deal. So I'm not going to mess with this and have Nick force you to listen to the loud bangy noises, so I'll probably call this good. Anyway, look at snow socks. Very important. They work. I proved it, tested it for myself. Like I said, get a multicultural rag. Yeah, get a microfiber cloth. Yeah, what the hell? Oops. And put it on snow, ice. Step on it. Twist your ankle. Don't twist hard because you could break your ankle. It will not give. Amazing stuff. There's inventions out there that are simple, cheap, and easy to do. Like I said, the cheapest way for foot tracks is just take some drywall screws and just screw them down there, about 2 of them on either side, down at an angle. And then you go outside, crank them down, come back in, crank them up. Voila. Simple, dimple. Boy, this could be easier to put together. It really could. It really could. I'm not liking this. I don't like stupid things. The aero cart, love it. Except for the plate that drops down, the dolly thing. I've noticed I don't feel like that's as nearly as robust and tough as it should be. It's just put on with like screws, like 4 screws for crying out loud. Yeah, 4 hex heads. All right, that's it. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant. Yeah, that aero cart, I could just put that thing right on there and got it in here really nice. And that's in the 4-way, whatever, 4 points of contact. Very phenomenal. Those handles are so solid. You can walk that thing upstairs. You can walk it over rocky terrain. I mean, for a homestead, these things are just the cat's meow, whatever. I added bungee cords on the side there, bungee balls, because when you put this up, I gotta try to do this. When you put it in the other position, the firewood, the thing that those rods there fall down. So I've got it rigged so I can just strap them on. That way I don't have to take them off. They're easy to take off, but there's 2 pins and cotter pins and all that. And I'm just like, nah. You know, they're the things that you use when you're doing like a plant, and counterweight when you're using it as a dolly to get like a table saw. You know, you just scoop under it, lift it up. What else? A potted plant, a big heavy 80 pound. You can carry 80 pounds with it, or better. Cantilevers out, so they flip out, and I don't want to take them off, so I just put in bungee ball cords. That one is supposed to be permanent. It is. Yes. Yeah. Alrighty. This is Jerry Diamond. Thank you all for concern, prayers. Keep praying for me, please. I got to make a run here. My retirement check came, and I need to get groceries. And I'm going to wait for I'm hoping that cord will come today, and I can, at least that's done. That's the only thing I'm really waiting for. The van should start. It should be just fine. A neighbor came by. The lady across the street called her son-in-law and said, "This man needs a jump." So he came and jumped me. Pretty cool. Good neighbors. And then the FedEx driver was telling me all about his, inversion, gravity inversion, and how, it's really good for you. And wow. So pretty cool. All right, I'm going to slowly turn this over so you don't get dizzy and show you the front. It's pretty cool looking. The real deal, baby. It's the real deal. So, little side business, battery restoration. I'll just start into it. Need to do it. People need it. All right. This is Jerry Diamond. Thanks. Bye-bye. Yeah, bless everybody.